So, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today, inshallah, we're talking about the two-dimensional figures. The two-dimensional figures, which is defined, one of the type of this shapes defined at the polygon, or at the polygon that we need to define. The polygon is a closed shape formed from three sides or more. The polygon is a closed shape, must be closed, couldn't be open. And the sides must be intersect from the end point. They couldn't intersect from the middle. Again, for this one, the polygon is a closed shape. So the main point, number one, it must be closed, not open shape. Formed from sides, three sides or more. There is no curve at the polygon. For the polygon, there is no curve. And the point of intersection, the third point and the main point, which is the line segment intersect from the end points only. Any problem for this one?
No.
For any polygon, it's formed from the side here, the line segment, called sides. Any two sides intersect at one vertex, one point. This point is called the vertex of the polygon. The number of sides of the polygon add the same number of its vertices, at the same number of angles. So this polygon is formed from 6 sides. So we have 6 sides, 6 vertices,
6 angles.
and 6 angles. Any problem for this one?
No.
Okay. The name of the side and the name of the polygon defined from the number of its sides or the number of vertices or the number of angles. But at the first we need to know some shapes for the polygon. That's called, all of these shapes are called polygon because all of them are closed and all of them formed from 3 sides or more and the intersection at the end point. So all of these figures at the left are called polygons. But look at the figure here, number 1. What is the reason that this figure is not polygon? What is the reason for this figure is not polygon?
It intersects like 2 lines.
Yes, we have here, that's the first side and that's the second side. They have a point of intersection. That is the point of intersection, and that is the second point of intersection, and there is another point of intersection at the middle. We said the point of intersection must be at the end point. So this point is the right point of intersection, that's right. This point is the point of intersection, that's right. This point couldn't be a point of intersection. So because of that, figure number 1 is not polygon. Figure number 2, why figure number 2 is not polygon?
It's not closed.
It's not closed.
Open.
It's open. Figure number 3, why figure number 3 is not polygon?
It has curves.
It has curves because we said that the polygon is a closed shape formed from 3 sides or more. We can say there is no curve at the polygon. There is no curves at the polygon. Figure number 4. What's the problem with the figure number 4?
Line should meet at the end point.
At the end, they will intersect at the end. This side now is not intersect at the end. There is extension from one side. It's mean this one is not polygon. Why number 5 is not polygon? Because it's a curve. It's an oval.
It's
a curve. And this one we have 3 sides and we have a curve at one part. That's mean this one is not polygon. You know now the difference between the polygon and non-polygon shapes?
Yes.
Okay. So now for the convex and the concave polygon. If the point of intersection now, now we have no point of intersection inside the shape or lies at the interior part. Or if you measure any angle, if you measure any interior angle, its measure will be less than 90. Its measure less than 90. That's defined as a convex shape. The measure of angle number 1, angle number 2, angle number 3 is less than 180. The measure of each angle must be less than 180 degrees.
180.
The measure of each interior angle must be less than 180. But if you look at this shape, you will find that if you extend this side and you extend this side, you will find that the extension is passing through at the interior part of the polygon. Because of that, they will forming an angle. It's a measure. This angle, it's a measure more than 180. Again, for this part, if you extend any side of the convex polygon, make extension for any side, they will extend inside or outside the shape.
Outside.
Outside. It means this shape is called convex.
Convex.
If you extend this side, you will find that one part inside the shape. If you extend this part, you will find that we have here one part inside the shape and the other part here also inside the shape. It means this shape will be concave. Concave and convex. Concave and convex. Convex, that is the regular that we are dealing with. Concave, this is the irregular that we are not dealing with this one. Hello?
Can you explain again?
Again for this one. For any shape, like I will raise this part. Again. Look at this one. If this shape is convex or concave, suppose that all of that are line segment. No, there is no curves. This one is convex. Concave. Why concave?
Concave.
Because if you extend one of them, you will find that the extension at the interior part. If you extend any one of them, you will find that it's extend at the interior part.
Oh, so if it's in interior, then it's concave.
If you extend at the interior part, it will be concave. If you extend at the exterior part, it will be convex.
Okay.
Any problem for this one?
No.
So now with the name of the polygon. The first one, if we have here 3 sides, it will be triangle, 4 side quadrilateral, 5 side pentagon, 6 side hexagon, 7 heptagon, 8 octagon, 9 nonagon, 10 decagon. Any problem for this one?
No.
Okay. What is the meaning of regular polygon? Regular polygon, the polygon that all sides, it must be convex, by the way. Regular polygon, it's convex. Why convex? Because all of the angles must be equal in measure, and all of the sides are equal in measure. So the regular polygon, any convex polygon that has all sides are equal in length and all angles are equal in measure is called regular polygon. So what is the meaning of regular polygon? Regular polygon that all sides are equal in length or congruent, and all angles
are
equal in measure. Any problem?
No.
Okay. So can you give me an example for the regular polygon for the 3 side?
For the
triangle.
Which triangle? This triangle.
Equilateral triangle.
no
Equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle is a polygon. Can you give me for the quadrilateral?
Let's say square.
Square.
A rhombus is the regular or not regular?
Not
Sorry?
regular. Rhombus is
Not
irregular. No, rhombus is irregular.
But rhombus all sides are equal.
It's regular.
Regular or irregular?
Measurable. No, but the angles have different measurements.
Now we have 4 sides. Okay? 4 sides, you told me that the first one is called square.
Square.
Yes.
Now what about the rhombus? And the rectangle.
No, rectangle, Mr. Rectangle, there's 2 sides are equal. 2 sides are equal, yes.
It's irregular and
But when I give the definition for the regular, I said all sides must be equal.
Yes.
Yeah, rectangle is not equal.
It's not equal. It's not regular. It's irregular.
Irregular.
But we have all angles are equal in measure, and each 2 opposite sides are equal. But we have 2 different sides.
Yeah.
2 sides are different than this, so it would be irregular. Rhombus, regular or irregular?
Regular.
Yes, sir. How does a rhombus look like?
Rhombus, rhombus
like a slanted
diamond.
like the diamond.
Then no.
No, the angles.
The angles are different. All sides are equal, but the angles are different in measure. Two acute angle and the two obtuse. So this one is irregular. So the only one which is regular, which is the square.
Square.
The only one for the triangle, which is the equilateral triangle.
Equilateral.
Any other shape after the four sides, it will be regular pentagon, regular hexagon, regular octagon, regular nonagon. You understand this one?
What is it? N-gon.
Yes.
Again for this one. There is a
No, what
special
is
case
N-gon?
again for this one. N-gon, it means a side which formed from inside. By the way, that's for the Latin name, not for the English. It's not English. So for the triangle, there is a special case for the triangle. It's called the equilateral triangle. So this case is called the equilateral triangle, which is the regular polygon of the triangle, the regular three-side polygon. If that's regular but four sides, it will be a square. If any other side, like five side, it would be regular pentagon, regular hexagon, regular heptagon, regular octagon. You understand it? If you need from 5 and more, you just add regular.
Regular.
You understand? When I say only pentagon, it's mean it's irregular. When I need to mention, I have to say regular pentagon, regular hexagon.
Oh.
Like the triangle. When I say triangle, which triangle does it mean? The isosceles, the equilateral, the scalene, the acute, the obtuse, the right. No one. I didn't mention. When I say quadrilateral, why you say rectangle? Maybe it's a trapezium, a trapezoid.
Yeah.
Maybe it's kite. Maybe it's any quadrilateral. But when I need to mention, I have to give the definition, the specific definition for this one. You get the idea for this one?
Yes.
Okay. So we need to name each polygon according to the number of its sides, then classifying if that's convex or concave, regular or irregular. So number one, we need to classify. Just a minute. The number one, we need to give the name. Number two, we need to classifying if that's convex or concave. Number three, we need to mention if that's regular or irregular.
Irregular.
So the first one, the name. What is the name of the shape?
Hexagon.
Hexagon.
It's convex or concave. Why concave?
Concave.
Because
if you extend the two sides, they will be at the interior part. So it will be concave.
Concave.
And it will be
irregular.
Okay. Number two.
Number two, it's a
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Octagon.
Octagon. This is convex.
Convex.
Yes.
Irregular.
It's regular.
Yeah, this is regular.
This one? Yes. One minute. Yes?
In the convex and concave, I don't understand it.
Again for this one. Again for the convex and the concave. If you find two sides that you can extend them and the extension lies at the interior part of the polygon, it means it will be concave. But for the convex, if you extend any side, it lies at outside the polygon. If you extend any side, it will lies at the exterior part outside the polygon.
Yeah.
So it will be convex.
Convex.
You know now the difference between them?
Yes.
Okay. Number three.
Rectangle.
It's a
Quadrilateral. And it will be?
And it's concave. No, sorry, convex.
Convex. And?
Convex. And it's
irregular. Yes. Number four.
Yeah. This is, I don't know this one.
It's a decagon.
Decagon, yes.
Yeah. It's decagon. And
it's concave.
Concave.
Because if you draw the line and extend this side, it will be at the interior region.
Yes.
And?
Concave and
irregular.
It's
irregular, not regular.
Irregular, yes.
It's irregular.
Why irregular? Because Angle number
The
1,
angles-
angle 2, number 3, number 4, number 5
Yeah,
are
they're not the
equal.
same.
But
The
this
sides
part,
are equal.
no.
Miss a
You
lot of
have,
sides.
the sides are equal. All of the sides are equal.
Yeah.
But you
why I
have
said
the
that.
angles
The
are,
measures.
the measure are not equal. You have
Yeah.
5 angles are equal, and the 5 angles are equal but with different measure.
Yeah.
You get
Yeah.
the idea of this one? Okay, number 5,
Hexagon,
hexagon,
Yeah.
convex,
convex,
And regular.
and
and
regular.
regular.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now with the perimeter and the area for the shapes. The perimeter of any shape, it's mean go around the figure and find the length of the sum of the outside parts. Just add the parts which lies outside, or the sum of the outer sides. The area, the number of units that the figure formed from. So for any triangle, if you need to find its perimeter, it means you need to find the sum. A side C
Yeah.
plus D
The sum
plus
of the
B.
sides.
D plus B.
For the square, it will be side times 4. For the rectangle, 2 multiplied by
Length
length
times
plus
width.
2 times the width.
Width.
For the
Yes.
circle, it will be the
Uh,
circumference, which
2
will find by
pi
2
R.
by R
Pi-
or
pi
2 by
D.
D.
Or 5.
2 pi D.
If you need to find the area, it will be half times the base
Half
times
BH.
the height, the area of the square side times itself, the area of the rectangle length times width, the area of the circle by R square. Any problem for this one?
No.
No.
Just if you know
We can use a
the
calculator now, right?
Yes, you can use it, no problem.
Okay.
Because it's pi and.
Okay, so for this one, we need to find the perimeter or the circumference and the area of the following. For the perimeter for the polygon, circumference for the curve. So we need to find the perimeter for number 1.
We have to add.
It's 10.8. The perimeter is 2.8. 10.8, sorry.
How you find it?
I multiplied
3.2 times 2
times 2.
plus
Sorry.
2.1.
No, miss, I put 2.2. It's 2.1.
2 times
3
length plus width, which equals
Yes.
2 times
And miss,
3.2
it's 10.6.
3.2
0.2
plus 2.1
2.1.
10.6. Yeah.
10.6. Yes.
centimeter. For the perimeter, it will be length units. But for the area,
Okay. Area is
Half. I think.
length
Right?
times width.
Width.
Length times width.
yeah.
So it will be
Is it 6.72
6.72.
centimeters square?
yes, centimeter
Yeah.
square. Please, for the area, it must be squared unit, which equals, sorry,
Where is it? 6.72.
6.72.
centimeter square. Okay, for number 2,
3
the
times
given
5
here is R. So
Three.
the circumference of a circle would
2
be
pi r.
2
2
times
pi r.
by
2.
times 3. So you can say that would be 6 by. Then you can round it here to the nearest 2 decimal place. So it will be
Or
6 by. Just
Instead
multiply
of
6 times by.
It's 18.8.
18.8. If you round 6
Five.
by.
Yes.
18.85.
18.8.
85.
Yeah, 18.85.
18.85.
85.
Mr.
You have to round.
to round it to the roundest
2 decimal place. 2 decimal place.
10th?
2 decimal
No.
place. 2 decimal place.
Okay.
Or if he will ask you to round to 1 decimal place, the normal 2 decimal place. The normal 2 decimal place. Okay.
Okay.
Mr. Stam put a square on inch.
No circumference.
No, not circumference.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
We need to find the area.
Area.
It's 3
So
square.
by r to the power 2, which is times
3
3
square
to the
times
power 2,
5.
which is
Which is
9 by.
28.
So it will be
28.3.
28.27.
27.
But no round?
No.
Round to the nearest 2 decimal place.
Oh, yeah.
This one will be inch square.
Yeah.
Number 3.
6 times 5.5.
Can you solve number 3, 4, and 5 and send it to me, please?
Okay.
Okay.
Solve 3, 4, and 5 and send it to me. So if you look at the question that we have now, find the area and the perimeter of ABCD with the vertices A, -1 and -1, 2, B is 2 and 2, C is 5 and -1, D is 2 and -4. You remember the distance formula? Distance formula.
Yes.
Find the distance.
Square root.
plus
The
x1
square root of x square.
Distance equals the square root
Square
of
root of x square minus x1
x2 minus x1 to the power 2 plus y2 minus y1
y1.
the power.
It means we need to find the length of AB and the length of BC and CD and the AD. So AB equals 2 minus -1, which is +1 to the power 2 plus 2 minus -1, which is 2 plus 1 under the square root, so it will be 9 plus 9, so it will be the square root of 18. You understand now or not?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. B, so it will be 5 minus 2 to the power 2 plus -1 minus 2 to the power 2. So it will be the square root of 18. Again, we need to find CD, which equals 2 minus 5 plus -4 minus -1, which is +1 to the power 2,
+1.
will be root 18 AD 2 minus -1, which is 2 plus 1, -4 minus -1, which is +1. So it will be root 18. If you graph it, you will find that this shape is a square. If you graph this one, just a minute, let me check if this one is a square or not. We can graph. Let's take the coordinates. How you can check this shape is a graph or this shape is the rhombus or a square?
By graphing, mister.
Without graphing. Leave the
They all
graph.
have the same length. So they're
All sides are equal. All sides are equal. That's parallelogram now. Now the given is this shape ABCD now. A, B, C, D is parallelogram. And you find that AB is equals BC equals CD equals AD. Then it will be rhombus. Is that right? All sides
Yes.
are equal in the quadrilateral is
Yes.
rhombus. How we know that this shape is a square? Its perimeter now is easy. To find the perimeter, if you simplify this one, you'll find that it will be 3 root 2. 3 root 2. 3 root 2. 3 root 2. So the perimeter will be 3 root 2 times 4, which equals 12 root 2. Now we need to find its area. To find its area, you need to find the shape.
Miss, how did you multiply by 4? What's the 4?
Because all sides are equal. What is the meaning of the perimeter?
Yeah.
It
Yes,
means the
yes.
sum of the side length.
Yeah.
How we can find if the shape is rhombus or the square? Because there is an area for the rhombus and there is another area for the square. What is the area of the rhombus? What is the area of the rhombus? The area of the rhombus half the product of the diagonal. Half times D1 times D2. So it means you need to find the diagonal. You know what is the meaning of diagonal? Diagonal.
The line that crosses
the line segment which is joining between any two non-consecutive vertices. They are not non-consecutive, so you join between them, so it will be diagonal. So it means you need to find the length of AC and the length of BD. So AC equals
square root
5 minus -1, which is +1 to the power 2,
Yes.
plus -1 minus 1, which is plus 1 to the power 2 equals 6. And now we need to find BD. So it will be equals negative 4 minus 2 to the power 2 plus 2 minus 2 to the power 2 equals 6. Now the diagonals are equal. If the diagonals are equal, now we find that AC is equals BD. Because the diagonals are equals, it means this shape will be a square. So what is the area of the square?
4
10 times width.
to a length times width. Yes.
Side times itself, اللي هو 3 root 2 times 3 root 2, which equals
Which equals
9 times 2, which equals 80. Or the area of the square half times d to the power 2. If you need to find it for the diagonal, so it will be 1 over 2 times. We find that the diagonal equals 6, so 6 to the power 2. So half times 36, which equals to 18 squared unit. You find it with 2 ways, the same value. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you get the point for this one? Any problem for this one? Okay.
No.
Can you solve the perimeter and the area? Solve the perimeter at the first for the triangle. Can you find the perimeter of this triangle? Can you find the perimeter of the triangle and send it to me? Or you need me to explain it? No problem. If you want me to explain it, I will explain it.
Explain.
Okay. So we need to find, if you need to find the perimeter, what is the meaning of the perimeter? It means we need to find the sum of the side length. So we need to find AB. AB equals negative 1 minus negative 1, which is plus 1, all to the power 2, plus negative 1 minus 4 to the power 2. Under the square root, it will be equals 5. Now we need to find BC. Equals the square root of 6 minus negative 1, which is plus 1 to the power 2. Plus negative 1 minus 1 to the power 2 equals minus negative 1, which is plus 1. So it will be equal 7. Now we need to find AC. So it will be 6 minus negative 1, which is plus 1 to the power 2. 6 minus negative 1. Negative 1 plus negative 1 minus 4 to the power 2. So it will be equals 749, 25. Just 1 minute, there is a mistake here to check. Negative 1, negative 1, negative 1 minus 4, it will be 5.
8 point something.
Just 1 minute.
It comes with a decimal.
Leave it with the square root. Just 1 minute. Negative 1. 6 minus negative 1. It will be 7. Negative 1 minus, okay. So it will be the square root of, that's 4, 7. So it will be 74. Okay. So what is the perimeter for this shape? How we can find the perimeter?
You just add
You add all
The
the
side
sides.
5 plus 7
plus the square root of
plus
74.
74. So it will be equals 12 plus root 74. If you need to round it, so it will be 12 plus root 74 equals rounded. So it will be approximately equals 20.6. How we can find its area? To find its area, at the first we need to find the type of the triangle.
Yes.
What is the type of this triangle?
Yeah.
Which one is the longest side? If you make this side a square, it will be 25. If you make this side a square, it will be 49. If you make this side square, it will be 74. By adding the two small sides, you will find that the result will be 74. If a squared plus b squared equals c squared, it means this triangle will be
right triangle. Right
Right.
triangle.
So what is the area of the right angle triangle? Half times
Times
base
base
times
times
height.
height.
Which half
Yeah.
times, where is the base, where is the height? The two small sides, one of them is a base, and the other one will be the height.
Right.
So it will be 17.5 square unit. Any problem for this one?
No.
No.
You got the idea for this one? Is
Yes.
it clear? You need
Yes.
me to explain
Yes,
one
yes.
more time?
No.
Mia? Okay.
Me.
So that's the last question. So there is no homework for this week, for this session. And inshallah, I'll see you next week. And hopefully that's it. Okay?
Have a nice weekend.
Assalamu alaikum. Wa
Assalamu alaikum.
alaikum assalam.